At Lockheed, fooling radar was second nature to their advanced technology division, known as the Skunk Works. U-2 they had designed to fly over it, Blackbird to outrun it. Now with stealth they proposed simply to deceive it. Kelly Johnson wasn't convinced, but he was no longer in charge. Instead, his hand-picked protege, Ben Rich, was running the show.
Ben Rich was an incredible character, a one-of-a-kind guy. He took over running the Skunk Works from Kelly Johnson in 1974. To most people in this country, and particularly in the U.S. Air Force, he is viewed as the father of stealth.
His former boss had been against the stealth program, but Ben Rich took a gamble.
Ben Rich was going really to stake his reputation, and indeed the reputation of Lockheed and the Skunk Works on, was a stealth program.
For the stealth program, Rich put together a team of specialists to work on the basics. The first breakthrough would come from their radar man.
Dennis Overholser walked into Ben Rich's office and said, "Ben, I think I've got a layout that we can come up with that has a very, very low radar cross-section." And Ben said, "You mean down to about the size of an eagle?" And Dennis said, "Try an eagle's eye."
Radar may be invisible, but it sees everything.
We can now reorientate our target to direct the apex of this pyramid directly towards the radar system. Now bear in mind, the radar still sees the same square shape of target, the same area, but the shapes of the facets and their orientations towards the radar are clearly different from the first case.
Suppose this was 1 meter square, and you held this up at right angles to a radar. The equivalent radar cross-section would be about 1,000 square meters. If you bend it back to some shallow angle, it would drop down to a number like about 1/10 of a square meter. Now if I rotate it like a diamond, clearly it's still a big mirror just like it was before, but I tip it about this angle, it now drops down to about 1,000th of a square meter. So from 1,000 to 1,000th, it changes by a factor of 1,000,000. So all you have to do is to make your airplane of a lot of diamond-shaped sections like this, and you've got a very low radar cross-section airplane.
The team from Lockheed were beginning to believe radar could be fooled.
Well, it's fairly obvious that the strength of the echo has gone down enormously, and the marker readout is confirming that the amplitude, the strength of this reflection, is now a mere 4.5 milliunits.
Ben Rich and his team had made a plane disappear. Almost. The faceted shape was working. But there was one more key that would take them from the model to this. Not only would it be a weird new shape, it would need to be coated with weird new materials too.